any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Simon. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Allen. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space.
Back's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Simon. He's got his man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Red pass, it's complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gets it to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow. They give up the 4th down run.
Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Owls. The extra point here would tie the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's McCown. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Got the quick completion. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Bermudez. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Simon. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Trying to pull his way in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And that one did not work. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Peterson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
To the air, it's Simon. Got his man quickly. And he'll be smacked to the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through. As they pin him back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires left. He's got it. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. He's open on the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism.
Unleashes one deep. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Using his legs to buy some time. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw it, Simon. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chase. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Chase. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This kick would be hard enough, straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. And he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Tight end now in motion. Trying to set the tone with the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Roadrunners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And here comes the punt team. Now, the ball's out on the return. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lugo. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a back.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Keep it. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Makes the grab outside. It's Clark. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Clears the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Simon. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Hits the accelerator to the right. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
From inside the 10, here he comes. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to...
Turning it on! Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another Productive play on this drive. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And tackled there by the defense. That was an exceptional read by the quarterback.
And I think it's very underrated when you say, oh, just stick it in the belly of the running back and we're just going to read it. Well, the quarterback doesn't know if the running back's taking, the running back doesn't know if the quarterback's taking it. Nice job sticking in there, reading it really quickly, QB jetting and taking off.
And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Scanning the field is Simon. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. To the air on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Smith. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Temple lines up quickly. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Clark. Still running at the 40. There he goes to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Pucks it out of the air. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Lugo, setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Got his man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Roadrunners are flying down the field. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. So now it's 2nd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
To throw, it's Lugo. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. And it'll be down right there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to get...
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Owls. They move on top here in the 4th.
How about that crazy finish for this offense, man? They needed a big play. The defense knew it. They were trying to stay deep, but unbelievable execution by this offense. They come up with a huge play in a huge moment and take the lead late in this football game.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lugo. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. And a great way for this defense to finish.